Hey everyone, it's Temper HD. Alright, I got another interesting intellectual video for you today. Oh yes, I said a big word, and it's how Xbox can shield you from your everyday life. It's like you have a different identity. It's like I've seen a lot of cases of subscribers or people, I've said this before, having a lot of bullying problems, and thankfully I've never had that, and it just must be a terrible feeling to be bullied every day and stuff. So, I want to talk about that and stuff and how it can shield you from a lot of other things other than bullying. A lot of people are more confident on Xbox. Many reasons being, you can't see the other person. Some people are, worried about what people think of them because they're fat, too skinny. I'm telling you, racial, like problems with color, the way you look, it's many things. A lot of people come on Xbox and they feel so comfortable. They got a lot of friends, and I never used to join random people's party until like last year January, and which is a year exactly now. Well, a year and 1 month or so, and I got to know about like how Xbox works because I'm so old school in a way. Like I never really had any consoles besides Xbox. I had PS2 for like a month or two. Parents never let me, and to be honest, I never really gave a shit about like staying indoors. I was always out and stuff like that. But obviously when you get older, you know, it's just you're tired from like for example college if you're in college or working if you're working, etc. whatever. Anyway, a lot of people like have the problem about being bullied and stuff. And when they come on Xbox, they're such a different person. They're confident. The thing is confrontation. The bully could be twice as big as you, could be a few bullies as well. But the only way a bully will stop, there are two ways actually. One, it can be that you tell your parents, depending on your age, because to be honest, many on different ages, even if you're really young, you don't want your parents to get involved, right? But bullying is a very severe thing nowadays. There have been many cases where people have committed suicide and stuff like that, which is obviously the worst thing to do. But you just can't imagine what's going through their mind. It's like you can't hide from it. Like you can't just take it at school and then come home and then you're playing Xbox and that time flies and you've enjoyed yourself. You've forgotten everything about what happened during like in the real world. And then when you're on Xbox on this virtual world, literally, it's like you're a totally different person. There's nothing going on in that person, like what's happened during the day, if you know what I mean. So it's just like the only way you can do it is you have to tell your parents if you even if you're 16, 15. I know it's really difficult. I'm sure it is difficult, but because it's like, oh, you told your mom. Oh my God, it's your life, it's your future. It can affect you in many ways. It could affect you in such a big way for your future and your way of living and stuff like that. And when you look back and think, why didn't I complain? Why, these things can really affect you, and you have to take action. And the other way is to confront the bully, which I would have done any day. I don't give a shit about how big he is. One thing about me is, I don't know if you want to consider it brave. It's also stupid. Sometimes too, I would literally call it ignorant maybe as well. Like in football, sometimes when I get thrown down, and obviously not in serious games because serious games you're gonna let down your team. But when we get carried away in friendly games, if someone throws a punch at me and no matter how big he is, I have to jump. It's one of those things like reputation. I have to. In school, I was more like our school, like to be honest with you, there wasn't really bullying. We always used to stop it. Like there's me and a couple of friends, like whenever we used to be in break and stuff, and we'd always stop it if there was. But there was never any bullying. It's really amazing, and we'd never let it happen if there was. Obviously, when we were grade 8 and 7, we can't really stop other people. But when we started as we started getting older, and when we were more amongst the older kids, then we started stopping it. But anyway, you have to confront it. You have to. It's just don't hide from it. I mean, okay, you get your ass kicked a few times. I mean, I know it's scary at first, but when you confront the bully and you actually see the bully wants you to be afraid. You get your ass kicked once. I'm telling you, he's not gonna want to keep hitting you and hitting you. He knows you eventually standing up to him, and then other people who get bullied will see that you're standing up to him, and then they will all start standing up to him, and it's a game to them, and that game is destroyed once you keep fighting back and taking action and stuff. Okay, you get hit a few times in the face. Trust me, you're not gonna die from a smack in the face. I mean, look, obviously, I tell you, I better make this clear. Don't take the violent way out. Obviously, don't. There are a lot of you that would not rather tell your parents, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna confront, okay, you get a smack in the face a few times, give him one back. Trust me, give that asshole one back, and he will change the whole perception of bullying on you and move to someone else. Or maybe, in fact, he won't even move to someone else because everyone will see you what you're doing and they'll learn from that. It's a really good thing to stand up to it or tell your parents, because I don't suggest you resorting this feelings on Xbox and just hiding it, because you're gonna have to face that every day, and it's just must be the worst feeling for you guys to go through that. And and no one should go through that. But rest assured, if you were in my school, that wouldn't happen to you. I would watch over you completely. Me and my friends, everyone's like that. It's just, I don't understand people like this. These bullies, usually their parents are divorced or they just have a rough time at home and they just take it out on other people. It's just one of those things you never understand. But I'm really sorry you have to go through that. And anytime anyone wants to talk, like if you have these problems, I can try and give you advice, but or I can comfort you, but it's not gonna help by comforting you. But anytime you want to tell me any of your problems, I'm here to help you. Doesn't matter how weird it is, how embarrassing the story is. You know my gamer tag, the Emperor HD. I mean, I won't accept your friend request because I get a lot a day, but you can send me a private chat once you send me the request, or I'll get back to you once you send me a message. I always reply to subs. I spend an hour every 2 days, and I reply. If you ask anyone who messages you or knows about me, I always speak to my subs on Xbox whenever I can. And I will always be there to help you no matter what. You have my Twitter, Facebook. Even if I stop YouTube for whatever reason, football, work, whatever, there's always a way you can contact me. Facebook is there. I'm definitely not going to close this YouTube down. If anything happens, I'd rather pass it on to my brother. He likes gaming and stuff like that, so let's see if my channel grows. I make it sound like I'm a big YouTuber or something. Um, that's all I wanted to say. So, I'm gonna keep doing videos like this. I kind of enjoy doing it. Sorry, the gameplay isn't the best, to be honest, but yeah. I hope I can't say I hope you've enjoyed this video, but I hope this helps a lot of you out there who suffer, because it's just terrible, man. And anytime, just let me know and we'll talk. I don't judge people at all. You guys know that, alright? And I hope you have a good day and peace in. Oh yeah, I said in.